Aaron Judge is now hitting $178 on the season. Brian, yes, I know that it's early, but this is un-Judge-like. Do you have any concerns at all right now with Aaron Judge?
Well, I remember a couple years ago a season where he got off to a slow start and then he wound up hitting 62 home runs. So, no, I think that part of this is that Judge did miss more than a week of spring training, and I feel like he's still kind of trying to play catch-up with that. That may be part of the issue here, just getting his timing down. The one thing I would point to is that he's getting on base. He's taking his walks. I think he's got 14 walks, so he's got that part of it. Yes, you would like to see him impact the ball more, but the rest of the lineup has been picking it up for him.
Here's the bottom line. Aaron Judge has done very little in 2.5 weeks. What's the Yankee record? The Yankees are 10-3. They've won every series known to man. And this guy's going to hit. Bryan pointed out 2 years ago in 2022, got off to a slow start that year. Not as slow a start, I understand that, but a lot of people are making the argument, oh, it's the contract, it's the pressure. Is he going to be able to handle it? Is he going to be able to deal with it? He was A-OK. And Sal, assuming his health is A-OK, which I'm going on the basis that it is, I'm not concerned.
Yeah, I'm worried about players when they're trying to do too much, when they're chasing the result, when they're forcing the issue. Aaron Judge isn't doing that right now. Aaron Boone said it yesterday. If struggling is a near 400 on-base percentage and leading the American League in walks, sign me up every single day of the week. So if the worst Judge is doing is passing the baton, you sign up for that because you got other guys in this lineup, and that's why the Yankees are off to a 10-3 start.
Yeah, look, I think their record is masking some of the potential issues. Now, you're right, JJ, in that the issue with Judge has never been production. It's always been about being healthy. However, he's healthy now, right? He's out there. And he's not producing. And it'd be one thing if you were hitting 250. Like, I could see that that's, okay, a slow start. Judge is hitting, usually 300, 310, whatever it may be. It's hitting 250, okay, that's a little bit of slow. 178.
But in a 13-game sample size.
I understand.
It's like Memorial Day weekend, Sal, if he's hitting 178, sound the alarm. You know what I mean?
I understand it, but the power numbers aren't there. Yeah, yes, it is 13 games, but he's playing, and he's not, to me, not doing the same things. And there are factors, potentially, whether it's the toe, whether it's the oblique, whether it's Juan Soto coming in and being the guy. I wasn't concerned until last night, where I thought for certain, Emmanuel, you were going to be calling either a game-winning grand slam or some kind of a double, something. I thought for certain Judge was going to get out of it then. Against a lefty, no less. He didn't get the job done. It's the first time I've had some concerns about Judge this year. Now, I love Juan Soto, but I took major issue with him for a walk in that spot last night. More than happy to pass the baton to the struggling Judge. JJ, you think Soto needs to be more aggressive in that spot?
No, not at all. I mean, listen, I get your point. You want to see Juan Soto do damage, Sal, but in fairness, what do you want him to swing at pitches in the dirt? In fact, one of the pitches in that sequence, he's trying to call time, for goodness sakes. The umpire did not allow him to get time out, and he ended up bouncing a ball in the dirt. Here's what we know about Juan Soto. He's going to be aggressive when the balls are in the strike zone. Perfect point. Look at the bottom of the 8th inning. He roped the double. I think it's an instance when guys are walking, right? They're looking for a walk. We're talking about guys who are struggling. Like, I'll go back to Nick Swisher. Nick Swisher in postseason spots with the Yankees, to me, was a guy that looked like he was pressing. Therefore, it looked like he was afraid to go and swing the bat. I would watch him and I'd say, wow, he's looking for a walk in this particular situation. I think Juan Soto has an eye for the strike zone. If the ball is in the strike zone, he's ready to rope it, and he's going to hit the ball a country mile. If not, he's going to take his walks. And listen, Aaron Judge is in behind him. Yeah. It's not like we have a situation where it's like a pitcher or IKF or some, quadruple A player hidden behind Juan Soto. Hey, Aaron Judge got to do a job. You're paying him $1 gazillion, no?
To say Juan Soto has an eye for the strike zone is a huge understatement. He's got one of the greatest eyes for the strike zone. So, yeah, he's not going to go out of his game plan there. And I think it's a recipe for disaster if you're going to start asking him to do that. And I think that that's why you brought him here. It's that blend of power and patience. He's going to make guys come to him, throw strikes. And if they don't throw strikes, then he's going to take first base. And that's just been his DNA forever. And I think that if you're going to look to him to all of a sudden start carrying the team, then you're going to see some results that you don't want to see. So I would say Soto's right where he should be.
Yeah, I'm not paying him $600 million to walk in that spot. I'm sorry. I understand being patient and not wanting to go out of his zone.
What do you want him to swing at, though?
He threw a couple of strikes there.
Soto one strike.
He looked to me too happy to draw the walk.
But isn't that his demeanor, though?
As if he accomplished something great. Like, everybody in that building...
So it's more about the body language than it is the actual result.
First and second, I'm thinking Soto 3-run homer to tie the game, or at the very least doing some damage. Not walk. In certain certain spots.
But he did in the eighth inning.
Yeah, well, I mean,
the
I like
double.
to see it again.
Last
With
at bat.
guys on. I'm just telling you, from my perspective, you want to be happy as a Yankee fan with that? I would not accept that. Him being more than happy to pass the baton. You're getting paid $500.
He'll be holding up that AL MVP trophy.
Well, we'll
End of the
see.
year.